I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and as soon as I got back, I started the last little leg of Heartstopper. I've been reading this since Monday. So I read like, I don't know, like 120 pages a day, I guess, because I think there's 351 pages, so I read the last 110 pages or something today. And then I went ahead and like binged season 2 of Heartstopper. I had been watching it and like trying not to like get ahead of the book. So I finished volume 3 of the Heartstopper graphic novel, and then I'm on the last episode of the show right now. So I'm about to fix my chicken taco and finish watching the last little bit of episode 8 of season 2. Cannot wait for season 3 this October. So it is Friday. Yesterday was the 4th of July. So I went to a water park with the rest of my family a lot of my family, to celebrate one of my niece's birthdays. And I did not read yesterday. Well, actually, I did listen to 2 chapters of the book that I've been listening to on Spotify Premium, Done and Dusted. I'm a Spotify Premium member, so I get to listen to 15 hours of audiobooks every month, and so I had a couple of hours left over, and my hours start over, I believe, on the 6th. So today's the 5th. I have like 1 hour left, so I'm gonna listen to 1 more hour of Done and Dusted. I've gotten pretty far in it. I'm like halfway through the book, and so like around the halfway point, things start to develop in a romantic way. It's a romance book. It's a romance book about a girl who comes back to her hometown. She lives on like a horse ranch with her brothers and her dad, and her brother's best friend has always been like her arch nemesis. Like, they've just never gotten along, and she comes back to town after like an accident, and her and the brother's best friend kind of start to see each other in a new light. So it's really cool. It's really cute. It feels very summery, very cowboy vibes, small town, ranch. And I've never read like a book like that before. I like watching movies like that, and shows like that. Like, one of my favorite shows is Heart of Dixie. I love that show. It used to be like my summer show. I'd watch it every single summer. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the book so far. I'm gonna listen to like that last hour and wait for my hours to renew like tomorrow, and finish the book tomorrow, more than likely. So we have made it to Saturday, which is, as you know, the final day of the week. I am gonna go ahead and end this video here with my plans for my reading for Saturday. And like a couple clips of me reading the books. So first of all, I was in Spotify jail for a couple of hours, basically is what it felt like, because I've like come up with like a little hack for the Spotify system. It's not really a hack, but anyways, I will, if I have extra hours left over, I will wait until like a couple days before my hours are set to renew, and then I'll start listening to something new. That way I don't have to like sit and wait a long time for my hours to renew. So my hours renewed at like 6 a.m. this morning. It is like 9:30 right now. So yeah, I listened to the last little hour and a half I had in my Spotify hours for June this morning. Yeah, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so this morning. Yeah, and so I listened to Done and Dusted for that long, and yeah, I'm like over halfway through the book now. I think I've got like 2 hours left of the book, so my Spotify hours are renewed. I have 15 hours now, so I'm going to listen to the rest of Done and Dusted, and that is what I'm gonna start off my reading with today. Then all week I have been reading on my Kindle, which I keep forgetting to talk about, and I don't know why, because I'm actually enjoying the book a lot. But I've been reading Bride of the Shadow King. It's a trilogy. It's free on Kindle Unlimited, and it's about this girl. She's a princess. She lives in like this world where she's human, and fae kind of live side by side, but there's a rivalry like going on between them. And so she basically is shunned from her family because of something she did like a few years ago. And the yes, I'm still in my pajamas, but anyways, it's early, I'm like off on a tangent. But anyways, she has been shunned, but she's been called back to the palace to help convince her younger sister to marry this guy, the prince of the trolls, the prince of like the troll kingdom. So that's basically the purpose she's supposed to serve in this book. But the two of them kind of like meet up on the road, and they have like this instant chemistry and connection. So it's like, I don't know if this is gonna be like a love triangle. I know it's like a forbidden love because, you know, they have this chemistry and connection. He's supposed to be marrying her sister. So I'm about 30% of the way through that. So that's what I'm gonna pick up at some point today. However, I think like right after I finish reading Done and Dusted, I'm going to start this book, Heartless Hunter. This is the Owl Crate special edition. It's beautiful and gorgeous, and I want to read it obviously because it's beautiful and gorgeous, but also I like the storyline. This is about a witch who lives in a world where like witches are hunted, and I think it's like set in like the Victorian times or like the Regency times. So it's kind of low-key giving Bridgerton, and I'm obsessed with Bridgerton. So but it's set in that kind of time frame, and she is a witch, which it's like outlawed to be a witch. So enter our male main character, who is a witch hunter, and so they both start to try to kind of like entrap the other one, and I think like feelings get involved. So yeah, I'm going to start reading this right after I finish Done and Dusted, and those are my reading plans for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you read this week, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye. So I almost forgot to do a wrap up, and I decided to just do it in this voiceover. So starting with Sunday, on Sunday I read Done and Dusted and Bride of the Shadow King. On Monday I read Done and Dusted, Bride of the Shadow King, and Heartstopper. On Tuesday, Bride of the Shadow King, Done and Dusted, Heartstopper. Wednesday, Bride of the Shadow King, Done and Dusted, Heartstopper. Thursday, I read a little bit of Done and Dusted. On Friday, I read Done and Dusted. And on Saturday, I read Heartless Hunter, Done and Dusted, and Bride of the Shadow King. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me one book that you read this week, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.